Hello, chillers. It's Dasha. You remember me? I hear you enjoy killing Eve. Well, good for you. So would I if I ever got the chance. Instead, I'm in lockdown. Nobody wants to live with me, they're too scared. It's the knife marks in the back of the door. Doesn't work for most people. Anyway, I've become life coach. Is better than death coach. So Dasha's tips. Keep up appearances. Keep your makeup beautiful. Smudge it a little so it looks like you've been being kissed, even if you haven't. Keeping up appearances, you see? Slowly, slowly catch a monkey. Drink whatever you like. Nobody's watching. It's fine. Look sexy if you can. Try out your wardrobe. In my business, I have lots of wardrobe because I do disguises and also when I do a kill, I take some of the clothes of the victims. Sorry about that. Maybe you shouldn't try that at home. But if the neighbor's baby is getting at you, you know what to do. Put him in the bin. You're learning. Seriously, if you're watching this, I'm probably dead. Or maybe I'm not. You never know with Dasha. So drink up. Have a good party. I love you. I know you don't love me. It doesn't matter. До свидания.
Okay, I love Dasha. That was awesome.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Hold on, were you writing down the life tips? I got them all down. Drink lots, smudge your lipstick. Yes.
No, because those life tips weren't life tips. She should not be allowed to be a life coach, and baby bidding should. None of you should listen to Dasha. None of you. Just no.
I almost feel like we have to say, if you are watching this, do not take Dasha's advice on any subject.
Especially child rearing. Like, don't. No. I'm pretty sure. I mean, she does have a son.
Guys, welcome to Chilling Eve, our Missing You Already edition. This is a celebration of all things Killing Eve, and of course, a celebration of you, the fans.
Presented by Klarna. You can shop looks inspired by the show on the app right now. Klarna, smooth shopping. We'll be talking more about that later on in the show. I am Angelique Roche.
And I'm Maud Garrett.
So before we begin, I want to take a second to acknowledge the moment we're in. We did have this scheduled for after the Killing Eve finale episode, but decided it wasn't the right time. Everyone here at AMC, BBC America, Paper, Maud, and myself are aware and very conscious of what is happening in the US and around the world. Maud, myself, and the entire team want to extend an invitation to everyone watching to take a moment to join the AMC networks and its employees who have been supporting a number of Black Lives Matter initiatives over the last few weeks, including Black Visions Collective and Center for Black Equity. We also will pin them throughout the show. They'll be in the show, I think, at the end. And please add more stuff to the comment section and look into the comment section because we'll be putting the information there as well to learn more and hopefully do your part.
We also want to obviously address the fact that we are shooting this from our homes. Yes, COVID is still a thing, so we are doing our part to stay safe and to minimize the virus spreading even further. So, yay, welcome to our homes.
And it's Pride Month. So to all our LGBTQ friends and compatriots, we want you to know that we're with you, we support you, and to keep up the fight.
So obviously there is a lot going on in the world, but with all that considered, we truly do hope that today's program will provide just a little small moment of joy and respite for all of us by celebrating your massive fandom and support for a show that we all love. And of course, we are anxiously waiting for the show to come back already.
Yes, we've got a whole heap of amazing stuff for you today. Obviously, we're slowly losing our mind over last season, and if you were to look on social media, all of you are as well.
Oh my gosh, that finale was a lot as well. We saw a side of Carolyn that was super powerful. And of course, all of this is just clearly leading to the reveal of the truth of the Dark Eve Gambit. Hello.
Maud, dear, Dark Eve isn't real.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let Maud simmer in that. We want to hear from you, the fans, throughout the show. If it's on your brain, send it our way.
Yes, social media is there for a reason, guys. Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you can send us a coded postcard and we might decipher it. London.
Just remember to add the hashtag Chilling Eve to tell us your thoughts. So make sure we can hear it so we can click that trending. Actually, to be real, I don't know why we had to remind them of the hashtag. They've pretty much been using the hashtag for weeks because we've been reading the really awesome stuff that all of you have been sending already. In fact, we have a few of our favorite tweets about this season that we are going to share with you now.
Sure. The first one is from SA_811_ saying the season 3 finale of Killing Eve was so good. I will never look at a bridge the same way again. Hey, fun fact, did you hear that whole scene was shot in a green screen? They built that set.
I'm still in awe of the incredible talent of Jodie and Sandra. Like, it's just they made me feel like the wind was blowing. It was chilly. It was a dark night.
Romance when I saw that behind the scenes, I was just like, what else have they completely fooled me over? I love it, though. It's so well done.
And we have Lee Tang. I am losing my mind. I can't emphasize this enough. At Killing Eve is the show that I have been waiting for. I mean, same?
I remember when it first came out and I was like, I just haven't seen this kind of show of like a cat and mouse with, an agent and an assassin before. And the character of Villanelle is unlike anything I've ever seen. So it's, absolutely amazing. And every time I watch it, I learn more about the characters and it just gets better and better.
I love it. And these are so awesome. But I have one thing I kind of got to get off my chest.
What is it? Hit me. This is a safe place where we can share.
Is it safe? Are you sure?
I'm actually never sure anymore because of the show. Okay, but still, hit me with it.
I'm going to share anyway. So can we talk about Paul?
Paul. Bye, Paul. Bye, ciao, Paul.
Dare I say, see you in hell, Paul.
You know what? Everyone just pour out a little bit of lukewarm tea for Paul. Or as I like to say, piss off forever, Paul.
So if we're mourning dead baddies, let's also take a moment to talk about Rianne and Dasha, two of Russia's finest.
I know. So Dasha was so interesting to kind of like see that she's been doing this most of her life and she was an expert. The only problem is, thing I've learned as well, I don't know if she's really dead. Sure, she flatlined, but we just saw her in a video, so she's not dead. She can't be dead. I don't think she's dead.
Maud, I might be saying this for the entire show, friend. That wasn't real.
I saw her, and I would know, so...
So yeah, you know what? It is real, though. This other video from executive producer Sally Woodward Gentle.
Hello, this is Sally from Lockdown London, chilling with you for Killing Eve. Thank you so much for everybody who's loved this show as much as we love making it. We've had a great time, and we always have the most fun when we're probably being our naughtiest. I think my favourite moments from season 3 are the Rose Garden kill, which I think is a work of genius by so many people. There's my dog just joining to say hello. She's also chilling. She's not going to be here, but she is. And Eve getting her own back on Dasha and with her naughty little vicious face. Constantine laughing hilariously at when he's asked whether he's been under any more stress recently. And then I think that Carolyn and Geraldine reading their books of apology, I think is incredibly clever and very strikes a note, I think, with a lot of us. But thank you so much for being with the show and enjoying it so much. Lots more fun in store. Have fun tonight. I'm now going to put my dog back in the house where she's meant to be. She's having fun. Bye.
All right, so there was a lot to unpack there. It's a lot of twists and turns. Some
Honestly,
favorites that I agree with.
that moment with Constantine when he's in the hospital, have you been under any more stress? And he's just
He's
hysterically laughing.
breaking. He's broke. Like at that
Oh
point,
my-
Constantine is like,
He has just had it. I love that. But what does it say about Sally that her favorite kill is that rose garden scene?
I say that she has really good taste because that was an incredible scene. I honestly, it was the first time that I questioned in the entire series whether or not Villanelle was actually going to kill someone. Like like for a split second, I was like, is she going to let that poor woman live?
But she toys with people. She plays them like the cat and mouse thing. And so, like, for me, I didn't have that. I was just like, it was a matter of when, not if. And then, of course, when it does happen, I'm like, that is the most terrifying Villanelle. That moment where she's leading up and excited about a kill.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what else? I'm really glad that, you know, we got an opportunity to see her in full blossom.
oh, that's a pun. That's a pun right there. I appreciated that one. Sally also mentioned the moments between Carolyn and Geraldine, and I love those moments. We are finding out more and more about who Carolyn is, the relationship she has with her family, the fact that she's got favorites there. That was, yeah, a real highlight for me, getting to know Carolyn outside of work.
Yeah, that I think that was really up there for me, just kind of getting this idea, but also the really dry wit humor of seeing them interact on a constant basis. It was just but also Fiona Shaw.
Right? Isn't she amazing? She's an eyeball magnet in every single scene. She is just gold. I actually got to interview her on the carpet for the season 2 launch, and she has had such an outstanding career that's lasted decades, and yet she was still quite overwhelmed with being on a red carpet and like having photographers take her picture and be interviewed. It was so endearing and wonderful. I'm such a fan of hers.
I mean, I think this is a Fiona Shaw stan circle, so totally okay with me. In fact, I am wearing a Fiona utility jumpsuit tonight. But I digress. So the thing that I also think I got a little bit from that video is that there is a lot to process from this last season. Like, I am still processing a lot of what went down, but not to jump the gun, all puns intended. Are you as pumped for season 4 as I am?
Yeah, I can't believe that there's more and more and more of this show. Every time a new season is announced, I'm like, yes. I think the biggest thing that we've seen now is like and I'm going to say it, the evolution of Eve, like her growth and where she's going with it all, and how she's becoming more and more intertwined with Villanelle. They're growing as people. There's a lot of introspection going on, and they're starting to realize what connects them to the world and to each other. Like, that's fun.
Yeah, but they've also like burned a lot of bridges
and houses.
Yeah, see, you, me, same page. Because I just, that whole scene. But you know, they've also uncovered more and more about the 12. Who?
That's what it comes down to.
Like, right? Like, who are they?
I don't know, but they're certainly pissed off because a lot of people were killed this season.
A lot. Well, it wouldn't be any fun if they all just kind of hopped onto a plane and season 4 was all sunning up in Cuba. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that would be fun. I don't know.
We've already been to Italy. We've been to London. We've been all around. It's been quite lovely. I'm ready to go to Cuba. Bring it on. Actually, we've got something that's really cool at the moment. There is a badass illustrator and an amazing mega fan artist. Her name is Diana Kresge, and she's done an amazing thing already on her Instagram. We've been following her all the way through that. But what's really cool about this is we're going to see Diana not only in the flesh, but to see her and her art unfold. Diana, are you there? We're so excited to talk to you. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yes. Hi, guys. Happy to be here.
How are
Thanks
you?
for being here.
I'm doing great.
First question I have to ask, you're an artist. How long have you been doing this for?
Oh my gosh, since as long as I can remember. Like, honestly, there hasn't been a time in my life where I wasn't drawing. Yeah, and I've been doing it professionally for the past 6 years.
So, like, with your job and doing it professionally, like, what is your favorite thing to draw as, like, just being an artist?
Definitely people, characters. That's the thing it's the reason why I'm always drawing Killing Eve. It's because of how fascinating these characters are, just always trying to capture the specificities of people. Yeah, that's the thing that always gets me the most excited.
What is it about those two together? And do you have a favorite out of Villanelle and Eve?
Oh my gosh, you can't pick. The beauty of them is like what they bring out in each other. Yeah, that's the magic of the show. It's really all of those scenes with them kind of learning and changing because of what their relationship is. So I'm not gonna pick.
Fair enough,
So-
and I shouldn't have made you choose.
Well, speaking of picking, though, how do you pick which scenes and which moments you decide to draw?
Ooh, it's either down to like the emotion, like, oh, this was something that was super rich, something like whether it's, oh, this is one of those times when Villanelle's really feeling it, that's a big moment. Or it's as simple as, oh, Villanelle's wearing a really cool outfit and that has to be drawn.
Fashion is to die for. Well, we're going to put you to the test. We were hoping that you'd be able to draw a wonderful piece of art from Killing Eve for us during this show, and we're going to check back in with you to see how it all unfolds. Does that sound cool?
Yeah, absolutely. Very
What are you
excited.
going to draw?
Well, it's been a month and I'm still so excited about the dance scene. So it's gonna be from that.
Perfect. I can't wait for that one. We will check back in with you. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
I can't wait. I can't believe we get to. I'm just excited. I can't even get words. I can't believe we get to watch her draw for the next 40 minutes, and we get to talk about this amazing show.
I love that actually, because I have no artistic integrity or like talents whatsoever. Artistic integrity? Well, yeah, sure. You know what? Fine. I can't draw. So people that use their art, I feel like the fans benefit so much more from that because like, oh my gosh, every time I watch a show or if I really get into like the fandom of it, seeing other people's depictions of the characters and of the art just makes everything so much better. So I just love that there's a whole community of people who create art all year round. My integrity says.
You have plenty of integrity and I can vouch for it. But you know what else I can't believe?
What?
That we get to watch a message from one of my favorite members of the Killing Eve family, Raj Bajaj, and he's going to reveal to us who the rest of the 12 are.
It can't be that easy. Is it?
My favorite moment has to be the sequence up to Carolyn, or shall I say Kruger, being shot. That literally put me on the edge of my seat and I knew what was going to happen. So that for me was my favorite.
How did he see that coming where he didn't even know he was not going to make it to the end of the season?
I mean, he
Smart.
probably knew he wasn't going to make it. I mean, he was too good of a guy. He was doing
I know,
too
and that's
good
the
of a
thing.
job.
When bad things happen to good people.
Look, that man is a treasure, and he's also a really big fan of the show, right? And the thing I love about the show is that the cast and the crew and the production folks are just extremely huge fans of the show. In fact, perhaps they might have some weird, very obsessive psychological relationship with the show where, you know, they as creators and actors circle the show like lions to a hunt, like Villanelle to Eve, and then periodically they find themselves having to depend on each other for, you know, self-affirmation.
I think I know where you're going here. You're right.
I tried. I mean, it all comes back to Eve and Villanelle. I'm just saying.
Yeah, full circle there. It does sound a little bit familiar there.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We'll never fully know the beauty of an OTP.
We won't. But you know what? We will know the beauty of a good cosplay. So let's introduce our next segment.
Bitch stole my look. I'm sorry. I felt like that needed some sass.
100% did, which is why I left it for you because I certainly don't have that. But these looks are amazing. We've got videos come in that have been sent in by fans who have replicated looks from the show. They're amazing. So let's check out the first video. It's from Emily.
Hi there, my name is Emily and I love Killing Eve, so I figured I would talk about my outfit a little bit. So a little bit of backstory is I was supposed to graduate from fashion school in New York City last week, And instead of doing that, I am stuck quarantining in my childhood bedroom in Florida. So I was a little bit bummed out by the situation and not being able to have that experience. And so I figured I would treat myself and buy the full outfit that Villanelle wears in episode 3 of this season. And yeah, now I own a little piece of television history and I love it so much. And I'm just trying to quarantine in style. So cheers.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Emily looks so good.
Cheers to you in that polka dot shirt. Like, not everybody can pull off polka dots.
I see it. I want it. I want that look big time. Jerica as well has sent in a video. Let's check out her look.
Hi Killing Eve, this is Jerica May and I'm from the Philippines. It's currently 30 degrees outside and I'm sweating, but this is my version and own cosplay for Dasha, played by the amazing Dame Harriet Walter. I pieced this outfit together from my own wardrobe, and since I don't have a pitchfork, I decided to go on with a fork because I thought it would be funny. I chose Dasha because I find her character interesting and the dynamic she adds to the show and how her character was fleshed out from there. So yes, and I'm really, really grateful to be a part of this project. So thank you so much. That's it.
Ah,
Just had it lying around in her closet. Just a little something she whipped up.
I do have to give her an A for effort on the pitchfork, because I feel like you can't just kind of go to the grocery store or the normal Walmart or Target or any other big store in which has home and garden things and just pick up. Can you just go pick up a pitchfork?
I'm not a killer. I'm actually not sure. But if you've got a pitchfork, I'm asking questions. We've got another video that's coming from Raina.
Hi, my name is Raina. I'm from the United States, and even though I look more like Eve Pilastri, I'm cosplaying as the killer queen of fashion, Villanelle. This is the outfit that she wore in Bulgaria when she killed that one guy in the beginning of season 1, and everything about this outfit was so cute. The bomber jacket was so good, and her braids just completed the look so much more, and whenever I want to embrace my inner Villanelle, I always wear this outfit. Thank you, Killing Eve, so much for everything. The cast and crew, you guys are so brilliant, and getting to watch season 3 right now during this crazy time has been such a help and has made everything a lot easier for me. Thank you.
I'm loving that. The best part about this is that as soon as you see the outfit, you know exactly who's wearing it and you know exactly the scene that it's from as well.
In my head, I feel like there are Killing Eve fans out there that have charts that are labeled with the kill and the outfit. I feel like that would be... Yes.
I just got an Amsterdam flashback as well with the pig's head in the window.
Oh, with the...
Okay. Yes, I just got a flash of that one. Oh god.
Like...
Yes. We've got another video that's coming from Beatrice. Check this out.
Hi everyone, my name is Beatrice. I'm 20 years old and I'm a Killing Eve fan from Portugal. The reason I wanted to do a cosplay inspired by the season 3 poster is because, first of all, Killing Eve is my favorite TV show ever. The plot, the characters, the visuals, the photography, everything is amazing and I'm really inspired by it. Second of all, I myself am an aspiring photographer and I think the poster tells the story between Villanelle and Eve just right. It's a masterpiece. Bye!
Same girl.
Why be one when you could be both? I love that. Not having to choose like we made Diana do. I'm sorry. We've got one last video and it is from Maya.
Hi, my name is Maya Santi and this look was inspired by the episode Are You From Pinner? I think the classic bomber jacket and black pants under a neutral shirt really go well with a killer trying to be casual and a more family environment. And I think that BAFTA and Emmy Award winning actress Jodie Comer does an incredible job of portraying such a complex character like Villanelle, because you especially see a lot of Villanelle's character development and character arc kind of gray in season 3, and you're more drawn to her than you were in the previous seasons. And I think that is incredible for Jodie Comer and Villanelle and everybody involved in the show. So
well said.
Wow, Killing Eve fans are literally some of the best fans in the world. She literally laid out Jodie's resume.
I know. Jodie earned it. She earned those nods, you know? And I think the fashion actually does play a massive part in it. And I love that that is resonating as well. Like the looks that Villanelle has, sometimes she is going a little bit more discreet because she's trying to fit in, but then other times she's just so loud and the outfits are just like so in your face and they're so iconic as well. And I dig that. Mind you, we need to talk about that like Oscar the Grouch Grinch outfit, the floofy one.
Did you really just call it Oscar the Grouch?
It's more Oscar the Grouch than the Grinch. Come on. That thing looks like it's going to yell at you from a garbage can.
Look, truth. And also, can you imagine, literally, I believe Villanelle is probably the only character, human, entity, person that could pull off that. And I still went, yeah, all right, I'd wear that. Okay.
Yeah, but would you wear it playing golf? That's the thing. Because she becomes like a little bush or a tree, and if she lays down, she becomes the green. Alrighty, on that note, we should check back in with Diana Kretsky. She's been doing an amazing job making some Killing Eve art just for us. So we'll cross over to her now. Diana, are you there? How are you going with it all? Oh, she's going away.
Oh, it is going. And it's so funny because I kind of what are we seeing here right now? Because I want to make sure that, because my heart says I know what this is, but I want to make sure that the artist is being interpreted the right way.
Oh, so pretty. We are on the line art, filling in some of these details before we get to the colors. On Eve's hair specifically, very important.
Eve's hair is down and luscious. I mean, her hair gets a lot of attention, and for good reason, because it's practically perfect in every way.
Really, it's pretty much a character on the show.
Agree.
Yes,
absolutely.
So I'm kind of curious, as a professional, what's the difference between doing your art and doing fan art?
The fan art is definitely how I kind of relax. Like this is the fun time. But yeah, I just love playing in this world, playing with Killing Eve characters.
What kind of feedback have you had from the community and from the Killing Eve fans? Because I know that I love seeing these particular moments brought to life. What's that been like?
It's been great. It's so much fun to like share these things while the show's airing. It really does make the experience of watching the series so much better.
I wish I could.
So, do you? Because we were just talking about boards with fashion and the kills being labeled under, because that's just how this works. Do you have a favorite kill? Because I feel like that also means you have a favorite outfit. This is my logic.
Those, I would say, they're two different things. I am a big fan of the Grinch outfit, which was almost a kill.
Yeah, should have been.
It was very close. But I would say that's honestly my favorite. It's definitely the most audacious thing she's ever worn.
That's true. We're actually going to cover a lot more of her fashion later as well, which is fantastic. I'm actually so surprised with how much you've done already. How long does it usually take you to get an image like this out?
It really depends. Anywhere from like 30 minutes to 3 hours, depending on how complex it is.
Well, I'm looking forward to checking in back with you to see how we're going with this particular image as well. And thank you again. I'm so excited for this one. Alrighty.
Oh man, I love watching all of this come together. It's pretty phenomenal. And I too don't draw, so I get it.
Stick figures are hard, man. She's super talented though, and if you want to see more of her work, you can check out her Instagram. She is at DK Draws. We're going to check back in soon. We're already following her, and it's a delight.
Oh well, speaking of celebrating fans, I am always curious about what fans have to say about the show, what their ideas and what their reactions are, right? So we want to see what you've been saying about the show at home.
Yeah, you've actually sent us a lot recently. It's awesome to see everything you've been tweeting and posting. You're absolutely using that hashtag Killing Eve, Chilling Eve, you name it. So let's take a look at some of it. Here are some fan submitted questions. Alrighty. The first one that we have is from @Fleabagged. It saying Killing Eve finale slapped so hard because it was finally entirely focused on the core cast interacting with each other. This amazing chemistry they've all built up with each other over 3 years is nothing but a joy to watch.
I will say it was quite delightful. It was quite delightful.
Honestly, I can see every finale that we've had before, and every time it's like, you just stabbed her? You just shot her? You just shot him?
Is that you talking to your TV?
Yeah.
That's...
But my dog's in the room, so that justifies talking out loud. Angelique.
So we have another tweet from Nora Dominic. Jodie Comer and Sandra Oh are electric on their own. It's incredible how absolutely mesmerizing they are together. Hashtag Killing Eve.
I love that.
I mean,
right, their
look
chemistry.
At that picture. Look at that picture.
This tweet is from Khaleesi. Oh, I see. Kaylee, but Khaleesi. Yeah, that's right. Seriously, one of the best hours of television I've ever seen. Bravo. Hashtag Killing Eve. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about that one except you have good taste, and we agree. From quote the tweet, no, this is the episode Fiona Shaw wins her supporting actress nomination. I'm screaming. Hashtag Killing Eve.
Yeah, Fiona Shaw is just crushing it completely. I love her as an actress. This one is from @Eleanor_MA. Villanelle and Eve talking and dancing is so sweet. I'm crying. Bye. See ya.
I also love how you're putting your emotions into the tweets of the fans, because I feel like that is exactly what you said in that moment.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I tweet full of emotion a lot of the time. It's never a monotonous experience or a monotonal one.
Zero sorries for you. Okay. Incredible season of Fiona Shaw. Hashtag Killing Eve @Killing Eve.
@Jack the Last Pod says, I almost don't care what happens next because that ballroom scene was too perfect. Agreed, Jack. And that's why we're getting it drawn for us. Yay, we're so lucky. A lot of tweets out there. If you do want to connect with the community, look at the hashtag Killing Eve and Chilling Eve as well. And you can favorite and like and follow and subscribe and do all that fun stuff.
But that's what it's all about, right? The community, like this community that hashtags and tweets and does fan art and like brings together these like amazing cosplays. And I mean, an unreasonably cool TV show with lots of dirty jokes. Ooh, are there dirty jerks in the show?
I think that just became
Constantine. Actually, Constantine.
Yeah.
That was me still being a little upset that Paul and Constantine. I'm sorry. I still have like a whole moment about the fact that Paul got shot and Constantine got away and how Constantine is still alive.
He's untouchable. He still wants out.
The man has had a heart attack. He has been shot. Like I don't understand how he has not been caught. He has not been killed. He had to.
Villanelle hasn't killed him. The poor guy can't get a night's sleep either. Everyone just keeps entering his bedroom and waking him up.
In a show that's full of murder, somehow Constantine is still alive.
I love that, though. We're going to check in with the vibe because the vibe of this show is amazing. Already, Jack said the ballroom scene was his absolute favorite. We've got Diana Kretsky, who's doing an amazing job capturing that particular moment. Hi, Diana. How's it going? We'd love an update on your illustration. Oh, you got to unmute. Unmute.
Oh, we can't hear her, but we know. Oh, but everything looks great.
Oh no. Yeah, it's going well. Just blocking in colors right now.
That hair again. Look at that luscious hair. Is hair easy, or is it especially Eve's hair? Because it's just, so bouffant. But I mean, how is it to draw hair? I need you to tell me all tips on how to do anything.
I think the hair is it's one of the most fun parts because it's all just shapes. It's just playing with shapes. And hers, there's so many nice little curves. It's great.
So I have a very important question. Eve's hair up or Eve's hair down?
Ooh, absolutely down. That means she's she's really, that's like the real Eve, I feel like.
I did notice that, like this particular season, it was like really reflective of where Eve was at, that the hair was up, the joggers were on, the utility gear almost, where it was just like she wasn't her usual sort of like, I mean, she wasn't doing her usual job. So
No.
it's a whole thing as well, isn't it? You've done the sketch outline that we saw last time. What does it take to start filling it in? What are these like low lights or block colors? Maud's trying to talk.
She's gonna keep throwing out art terms. Save
Yeah.
her, Diana.
Shading.
Well, I normally don't get too crazy with the details. I have a background in animation, so I tend to keep things a little more simple, a little more loose, more about trying to figure out what's the most appealing. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about when it comes to picking lines and colors.
How did you find what works for you? Because there's so many different ways that you can kind of like do interpretation of particular people, and finding like a cartoon animation style, doing a little bit more realistic. How'd you find yours?
Just lots of drawing, so much drawing. You just got to keep doing it till it's right.
Speaking of drawing, I think we should let her get back to this. I also think, and pun alert, we should title this piece Eve, because she's killing it.
Oh boy.
You know I love puns, and that was just a thing of beauty that you just said.
Look, man, if you can't make your co-host laugh from a pun, then you're not doing your job.
That's right. Is there a pun count happening? Because I'll join in.
Fans, those who are watching, could you please count the puns? You may have to watch for the replay though. We've been punning a lot. So I think, you know, I really, really love everything that's going on here. And I know that we have another video that we would like to play to save me from my puns from Gemma Whelan. So we play that clip.
Welcome to Chilling Eve. This is me, Gemma Whelan. I play Geraldine, which was one of the nicest jobs. One of my dreams was to work with Fiona Shaw. I've been a very big fan of hers since Three Men and a Little Lady. They're a woman who's got such funny bones that, is also capable of doing incredible drama. So I was thrilled to work with her. And yeah, playing Geraldine was enormous fun. The house we shot in, little fun fact, had the most incredible swimming pool in the rear of the house. Kept trying to convince them that Geraldine loved swimming, but maybe next season. Enjoy the season finale if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, thanks for watching, and that's it from me.
Imagine acting alongside your idol. How intimidating would that be? Or achieving?
I can't imagine it. I would not be able to speak if I was acting alongside the 2 or 3 folks that are my idols. Let's be very real. But I mean, also, how brilliantly talented is Gemma Whelan?
I've actually really enjoyed seeing her acting in this, because previous roles that I've seen her in, she's very different to Geraldine, and seeing the vulnerability that Geraldine displays, especially alongside her mother, Carolyn, and those moments that they have together, really impactful. Like, I don't think we've seen anything really like that in the other 2 seasons. And I think that was a standout for me in this particular season. But yeah, poor Geraldine, she just wants to swim in a pool. Next season, come on, guys, write it in. Cocktail.
I was about to say, impactful or hurtful? Like, I feel like Geraldine spent the entire season just wanting to be loved.
Yeah.
Just searching for a mother that she has never known.
Yeah. No. So not the favorite. Oh, but at the same time, is Geraldine pushing her away because she's already lost a child and she can't go through that again?
I think you're assuming that Geraldine was close enough to be pushed away in the first place.
Oh, that stings.
I mean, did you not hear that whole situation? You were Dad's, Kenny was mine. Like, come on.
Oh no, I heard it, and it ripped hearts in two.
You know what? You know what? She does deserve a drink. She does deserve a pool. In fact, she deserves to spend the next season all in swimsuits, all enjoying herself, doing some yoga in the sun. Maybe if we get lucky, Villanelle is going to go to Cuba. This is my conspiracy theory. Do a fashion line, make some swimsuits, and then we'll get Geraldine in a Villanelle couture. Yes? No?
I feel like everyone wins with that one, right? Speaking of fashion, though, how about we take a look at some of Villanelle's best from last season? There is a lot to go through.
Yeah. Once again, the world's best assassin has kept her title of the world's best dressed assassin.
So we're going to break down our favorite 10 Villanelle looks from season 3 in a little segment we like to call Smooth Style Recap. Oh, yeah.
Presented by Klarna. You can shop looks inspired by the show on the app right now. Klarna for smooth shopping.
So let's have a look at these looks. Let's look at the looks.
Look number 1. Oh, yeah. Everything about this picture. Oh.
This whole apartment, this look, it was everything that she was striving for. She's a little bit materialistic, our Villanelle, and I feel like she was earning all of this money and she was writing all of these goals. And in this moment, she's kind of achieved everything that she wanted, but she's also realizing that you actually can't fill that giant hole that's inside of her. Not with pretty dresses.
The dress is almost there, kind of. I could be happy with that dress.
I could be happy with that apartment. It's gorgeous.
Look number 2. Oh.
You're loving this one, huh? This is a cool way to open up the season 3 episode 1 where they're getting married and it's their big day, but Villanelle in the suit was
with
fantastic.
tails.
Yeah, that was the best part. And those killer heels. And I kind of liked the dynamic because you're like, who is this wife? What is happening here? And then you realize she needed to be in the suit so she can go into a brawl with Dasha. Of course.
Oh yeah, pants are practical for fighting. Look number 3. Oh.
Austin Powers called.
Right. I was like, it's very Partridge Family.
It's swinging, baby. Yeah. Loving this one. I love just the cowboy boots with this sort of like late 60s, early 70s glam chic. Big fan.
I love it. All right. Look number 4.
I mean, I've already expressed that I want this top.
I mean, I think we can go straight to look number 5.
That was just such a winner. That's a 10 out of 10 outfit. Love it.
Look 5. So this is a personal favorite. I like this entire ensemble because she's not supposed to look put together in this suit, but somehow she still does. Like, I feel like this was a dress down day.
Yeah, it's a little bit insulting at this stage because it's like she doesn't know how to not look good, and I'm sort of offended. Like, have a bad day, try it out, just like see what happens, But thanks, Jodie Comer, for being absolutely perfect. Let's move on to look 6.
Oh, so this look kind of got me because I feel like she was trying to fit in. She was trying so hard with this lovely print and this amazing skirt, and she's at home with her family, but she still ends up looking like way too overdressed for everyone there as she throws dung. It's a dung throwing contest.
Something's going on at that fest. Let's look at number 7. Oh, so this is a favorite of mine, and I particularly like this scene because for the first time, Jodie Comer is not the most powerful person in the room, and she cannot get a one-up on in this conversation. And I love the fact as well that she's wearing a 2-piece power suit, but doesn't actually hold the power. Look at it.
Well said, Maud.
Thank you. There it is.
Oh, it's the Grinch that killed Dasha.
It's funny because if you squint, you actually can't see it. It's like the chicest camouflage I've ever seen. This was a big standout because it's so audacious. It's just absolutely wonderful. And it's the last thing anyone would ever wear golfing, which is why it makes it so perfect. Let's have a look at look number, 8, 9. Forgotten. Oh, this is our favorite.
This is our favorite. I mean, what else do I have to say about this one?
I like to think it's like a magic eye. If you go in really close and go cross-eyed and step back, it will start warping and you'll see like a goldfish.
Are you imagining that there's a 3D image in there? That's what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But this is the ballroom scene, and this is something that Diana's drawing for us right now, so that's so cool. We've got one last look though. Let's have a look at look 10.
Aww. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on the kittens is all this made me think of. It's like your favorite things. It was very Von Trapp family, very like comfortable day out, bring the
Very
sunshine
Coldplay
out.
yellow.
But also it's like a really gloomy day, and she just like bursts out in this beautiful bright yellow. But also, we've talked about this mod. This is one of your favorite scenes.
Yes, it is one of my favorite scenes because she's sitting in the office where she can obviously overhear everything that the trio of people working in the office are saying about her, including one of her habits about squink. And she addresses it. Let's just say that. And I think it's so funny because it's a really sweet color and it looks like it's so innocent, and she is anything but.
Oh, all right. So these clothes that you just saw are inspired by the show. So by shopping on Klarna, I now can finally express my inner Villanelle.
Yeah, give me that satin polka dot number. Like, please, today.
So let's just say this takes care of my entire wardrobe. I'm gonna be right back. I need to you got this, Mom, right?
I respect your priorities. While Angelique perfects her killer couture, let's take a quick look at what the fans have been cooking up in a little segment we like to call It's a Conspiracy. That's right, this is a segment where fans share their ideas on what could be happening in and out of the show. We love conspiracies, the juicier the better. So let's hear from Abby first.
Hi, my name's Abby, and my predictions for the finale for Killing Eve are Konstantin is going to take Villanelle to get Irina, and then they're going to join up with Eve and Carolyn, and they're going to all look for the 12 like a dysfunctional family.
Hold on, so that's saying that Konstantin isn't a part of the 12? Was he a part of the 12? Are they filling particular roles? Do we think that Eve and Carolyn will eventually become the 12? Are they trying to bring down all the 12?
I mean, but maybe they are all the 12?
That's the thing, we don't know. We need more conspiracies, I think.
I mean, we know Eve is not part of the 12. That's
not yet. That's my conspiracy anyway. Where is she going? She's no longer working as an H anyway. We've got another conspiracy coming in from Audrey.
Hey guys, this is Audrey. I'm from Ohio. Let's dive into the purpose of this video. So for the end, I believe that Villanelle will join the MI6 for Caroline. Then she'll start working alongside with Eve, basically trying to find one from the 12, working against them. I can see her first mission being a spy, which may explain why she was following the new girl Renee in the sneak peek. I think she might try to rein her mission. I can also see Eve killing Renee. Geraldine, I believe she killed Kenny because her character is too invisible. She might be doing something. I can see her as the next assassin for the 12. Konstantin is going to betray Villanelle because he's going to get caught by the 12, so he's going to tell him that Villanelle stole the money to save himself. So the next thing you know, the 12 will want to hunt down Eve and maybe Villanelle too, because they're tired of Eve and she's always in the way. The end.
A lot to unpack there.
I feel like I just watched all of season 4.
I know. All of that is possible. And I think the one standout for me was that Konstantin and Villanelle's relationship, that they were both trying to escape together. Villanelle's trying to walk away from Eve. Not sure if that's happening. Will Konstantin betray Villanelle or the other way around? The 12 are after both of them. It's a lot.
Will Konstantin betray Villanelle
again? That's the thing. They have such a broken relationship already. We do have one more. It's from Lydia. Let's listen to her conspiracy.
So my name's Lydia and I've become somewhat of a Killing Eve theory enthusiast. So I just like writing a lot of different theories about what I think is going to happen. So I think the person who killed Kenny is Paul, who is Carolyn's co-worker. And I think this because Paul has been seen to be talking to Constantine about the accountant, and we know that Kenny had information on him, so I think the 12 found out that Kenny knew this information, so they sent a member of their team to kill Kenny. And I think this was Paul who was sent to do this, as it's evident that he has a link with the 12, as in the recent episode Mo was sent to find out information about him, and then suddenly Mo is killed as well. So there's definitely a link between Paul and the 12, and so I think he is the one who is responsible for Kenny's death.
Completely agree with that one as well. Kenny found out, Mo found out, they both ended up dead, and Paul is the
Also,
link.
I was just checking something as I got off of my Klarna app. She was real on point on a lot of things already.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Lucky for us, we have absolutely no idea. None. Don't add us. What is happening next season? We have no clue. And as far as Maud and I are concerned, all of you were correct. Even those of you who were clearly conflicting, this may all be going down.
I actually heard of one. I did a little, poking around as well. And someone was saying that the 12th letter of the alphabet is L, and there are 12 in the 12. And her name is Villanelle because she is Villain L. That blew my mind, and I think there could be something there. And of course, if you look at some of the other characters, what letters in the alphabet from A to L? Oh, see, Carolyn or Constantine. Anyway, that's mine. There's also the whole theory about Dark Eve, but every time I bring her up, you get that look in your face. But Dark Eve theory for life. What?
I'm gonna save you. Hi, Diana. We should go check back in with that amazing artist. Oh my God, I am
done.
So excited. This is amazing.
Wowie. Look at that. How do you get the chemistry to resonate through art off a page? Like, how does that happen?
Oh my gosh. I mean, well, for this scene, there's two important emotions to capture. With Villanelle, girl has gone through it this season, and she's at a really vulnerable place. So she's the much softer one. And then Eve's taking the lead. She's got the little smirk. I think figuring out what their emotions are is really what drives what I end up drawing, and then pushing that even further.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's so interesting capturing these moments, but also like really capturing the nuance of the clothes, because I don't know if I've made it apparent throughout this entire show. I really love clothes. In the suit, you chose kind of like a little bit of a deviation from the design. Like, how do you get that much detail? How do you figure out what the strategy is going to be to like capture that as well?
Right. Something like this is always very tricky because you want to simplify it enough so it reads like the suit, but I can't actually draw all those little details. There's so many colors on it. So you pick and choose kind of what stays in, what stays out.
You can only do so much in 40 minutes.
I love this. Where are you going to post this? Where can people find it? I mean, wallpaper.
Ooh. I'll definitely post it on Instagram at DK Draws, and then Twitter DK_draws.
Fantastic. Thank you so
Diana,
much.
can you just draw for me all the time? Like all the time.
Would love to.
Put on the spot, Mom. Diana, thank you so much for joining us. Super appreciate that. She is a professional illustrator and she makes absolutely wonderful art. Appreciate you joining in, being in this community as well. Look, Angelique and I are already following her on Instagram so that we can see her new art when it gets posted. If you missed it, just head to Instagram at DK Draws or on Twitter, DK_draws as well. So beautiful.
I'm sad.
Don't be sad.
I'm sad.
Is it because this is nearly over?
That actually wrapped up the show.
That's true.
All right. No tears. We're just gonna walk in our separate seriously though, before we sign off, we want to remind you about the amazing organizations we mentioned throughout the show. That's in the comment section below that we mentioned at the beginning. Black Visions Collective and Center for Black Equity, which we're going to put up those organizations one more time at the end of the show. You should follow them and donate and give your support. And remember, until we're all equal in the eyes of the law, we live in an unjust society, and it should not be a question. Black lives matter.
100% agree. And if you have already, thank you so much for donating and supporting the cause. It means a lot.
Thank you.
So that does wrap things up here. Thank you all so much for joining us for our Chilling Eve.
Yeah, and for sharing your tweets and your fan art and your theories and your outfits.
Especially the outfits. And of course, your love for this show, Killing Eve. Until next season, though.
As Dasha would say.
Das Vidania. I was practicing.
Man, that was really actually
Das
quite good,
Vidania.
Vaughn.
Das Vidania.